right, man. Terence Crawford responds to Ryan Garcia. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. If you didn't see, he did an interview with Say Cheese, and he basically said that Terence Crawford, was overrated. He only thing he did was beat a washed up Errol Spence and a washed up Sean Porter, and how Terence Crawford needs to come fight him and see him and stuff of that nature. My whole thing is this: if you didn't see the video or my video, my thing is this. When you look at him, it's to the point where I tell y'all, can't nobody afford to miss no income. That's just where we are. We are in the world. Can't nobody afford to miss no income, let alone be suspended a year and not make money. Y'all can say, well, Ryan had this deal, that deal, and that deal, and he did this, that, and the third. But you got to understand, he lost a lot of those brand deals. It's not cheap to have all them kids that he got. On top of that, it's not cheap, to live in California, right? So, y'all can say, oh, he made this and he made that. A closed mouth don't get fed, and he need the biggest and the best fight, on his way back into the sport of boxing. So at the end of the day, he just trying to throw things out there. 1 minute he begging Tank for a rematch. The next minute he begging Devin for a rematch. Now he calling out Bud, calling out Virgil Ortiz and all this type of stuff. To be honest, he trying to get a fight. It's as simple as that. He trying to get a fight. He trying to get the biggest and the best fight on his way back because the money funny. The money funny. So, he can say, well, I know what I'm doing and this, that, and the third. He crashing out. And like I said before, if black people stuck together and have some sort of code or stayed on the same accord, you know what I'm saying? Should nobody give out Ryan Garcia an opportunity? Boxing continues to tell you, especially the black powers that be in Al Heyman, he continues to tell you, and no, he don't have to say nothing. He continues to tell you that they value Mexican fighters over anything. Calvin Ford, he just said it, they value Mexicans, and blacks fighting each other. So if that's the case, and you value Mexicans and blacks fighting each other, cool, that's fine, right? It's my bad. But yeah, you value Mexican and blacks fighting each other, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, then or Mexicans in general, tell Ryan to go make that type of money with another Mexican. Anytime Ryan Garcia made money, real money, or his fights were big, it was with a black fighter, whether it be Gervonta Tank Davis, may it be Devin Haney. That's when he made the big buckaroos. When he fought Oscar Durat, it was only 7,000 people in Houston, which has got a big Hispanic community that was in Houston. You know what I'm saying? When he turned around and he fought in LA, I forgot who he fought in LA. He only sold 11,000 tickets in a 21,000 seat arena in the crypto.com arena. You know what I'm saying? So they'll turn around in boxing and say, well, how they don't need black fighters. But when you look up the scales, the most grossing and highest pay-per-views in boxing history, all of them got to do with black fighters, maybe except for one with Canelo Triple G. There's not a fight in the top 10 of highest grossing boxing pay-per-views that include a Mexican versus Mexican. There's quite a few that include black fighters: Tyson Roy Jones, Tyson Evander Holyfield, Tyson Lennox Lewis. You know what I'm saying? So once you understand how somebody tell you something, oh, you don't need this and we don't need black people and this, that. But, the number set is showing you something different. Look at Ryan Garcia. Begging Bud for an opportunity, begging this, that, and the third. And who was he to say somebody hadn't fought anybody? You know what I'm saying? Who was he to say somebody hadn't fought anybody when he's absolutely fought nobody? And when he did fight somebody, he quit. And then when he actually fought somebody, again, he had to cheat. Like it or not, if y'all don't think he cheated, hey, the facts are he cheated. So black people just stuck together and was like, no, we ain't giving you no opportunity, which that's what black people don't do. We don't stick together. We don't stick together. We'll fall apart for the other. And, we'll leave a brother out hanging, and that's just the facts. That's just the facts. If you gave him no shine, you gave him no response, and you got brothers like Keyshawn and Shakur begging for an opportunity from him, begging him for an opportunity, right? Begging on live for what? Come on. So he said, laugh out loud, these guys are funny and delusional. And he's responding to Ryan Garcia, which, you know, there's no lies. There's no lies told. You know, there's no lies told. You know, no lies told. So, yeah, like I continue to say, man, it's just to the point where, you know, he feel like he can just openly disrespect nobody because nobody from the black community checked him. Nobody from the black community checked him. Now had a brother said something about, you know, white people or Jewish people the way Ryan said something about black and Jews, they'll still be apologizing right now. All their social media platforms would have been stole or taken or took down or been compromised. And I challenge to tell somebody to tell me I'm lying. I'm not lying. Them profiles would have been compromised. They would have been compromised. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. So, you know, they can talk indirectly to him or ignore him and act like he ain't saying nothing. But to somebody like check him or to somebody put hands on him, bro, or really check him, you know, people said, oh, you know, you can't say this, you can't. And ain't no black person did nothing. But we've seen a lot of black people do a lot more for a lot less to each other. Tell me I'm lying. We've seen a lot of black people do a lot more for a lot less to each other. We've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen them do a lot. I said again, a lot less, a lot more to somebody who did a lot less. Pressing the guy because they thought they sneak dissed him on a rack rapper, stepping on his shoes. Now he going to the most high. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. You know? And when Crawford was asked about him, he basically said that he didn't have anybody in his corner to hold him accountable. That's all he said. He didn't have anybody in his corner to hold him accountable. That's it. That's it. He said he just, you know, somebody should be in his corner and somebody should hold him accountable. It wasn't disrespectful. It was logical. It was an honest answer. You know, but Ryan Garcia is thirsty right now. Simple as that. He's a thirsty guy. He's very thirsty for an opportunity because you know when he come back, he lost a year of revenue. I'm telling you, can't nobody afford to miss a check. We got NFL players, NBA players, pro athletes who make millions who can't afford to live a check. Miss a check. We always think it's always going to come in. And the minute something don't come in, especially if you only got one income, the minute something come in, you know, a lot of us is messed up. They say the average American don't have $400 saved up for an emergency. Like 80% of Americans don't have $400 saved up as an emergency. And they say one of the traps that we get into is when we get extra money, we like to reward ourselves with a reward. You know? And yeah, you know, at the end of the day, I had to get into the habit of not doing that myself. You know, you know, just putting some money up. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, but yeah, he can't afford it. You know, but people gonna continue to talk reckless until they get touched. Simple as that. So who gonna say something? Who gonna do something? Who gonna pull up on them? He's saying everything and there's no consequences or repercussions for him. I don't care, if he joking, ninjas don't joke like that. People don't joke like that. But if he was black, man, somebody would have been checked him, been started beef with him. They would have been sat down and fought, or they would have been jumped him. That's my problem. That's my problem. Honestly, that's my real problem. Is that we don't, as black people, we don't have the same energy for the other as we do for the brother. We don't. And that's a huge problem in my opinion. That's a tremendous problem in the community, man. Tremendous. And I understand Crawford, like, I ain't, take the high road and woo. It is what, I ain't gonna really entertain this. But at some point, who gonna say something? Who gonna be like, damn, Ryan Garcia can say all this, but people still want to work with him. Turkey Sheik still want to work with him. De La Hoya still want to work with him. The Zone ain't put a notice out there, a press release out there saying that what Ryan Garcia is saying doesn't align with the views of the Zone. They didn't make Ryan Garcia go out there and apologize, but had it been an Errol Spence saying that, had it been a Terence Crawford saying that, had it been, a Deontay Wilder that said that, man, they made Deontay Wilder apologize for saying he wanted to catch a body in the ring. You see how they emasculate black men? You see how they emasculate them? But Ryan Garcia ain't been forced to apologize. I wonder why. So, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. The link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Amazon Music. Check out the Patreon. I'm gonna put the Canelo Berlanga film breakdown and prediction on the Patreon. It'll be exclusively on there. Also this week, early this week, get to the Floyd Schofield breakdown. So make sure y'all check out the Goodfella TV tour tier. I'm gonna flood that real soon with some good Stephen A reactions, some good sports reactions in the whole nine. So check out the Boxing Loose playlist, hit the link tree, check out the Patreon and links in the description. Check out my Detroit channel, Motor City Sports Talk. I appreciate the love, support, everybody showing the kid. Follow me on IG, Facebook. Want to donate to the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, Patreon link in the description. All that's in the link tree. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.